Hello everyone! This is Sorry and Target welcoming you back to another episode in our Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt playthrough series. We're starting off a little bit differently today, as I'm sure you've noticed here in the trophy gallery, and the reason for that is I want to check and just see how big our current trophies are. So we've got a 3.4 Stegosaurus, a 5.11 ton Ankylosaurus. Pair is going to be 263. I think the trike's 906 for the trike. And then the Ceratosaurus is 117. So I just wanted to start off here and get a point of reference, kind of refresh where we're at as far as record-sized dinosaurs go, because our current map that we're going to be playing on today might factor into whether or not we have potentially several new record-sized dinosaurs. So we're going to Delphaeus Hills Fog, and if you know anything about these, the Carnivores reboot games as a whole, you'll know that the Fog maps have a greater chance to spawn larger sized dinosaurs. So if you're hunting for record-sized weight dinosaurs, you're going to want to go to the Fog maps. That's kind of like the incentive to get you to play on these maps. So that's where we're going today. We're going to bring the crossbow. I've done some grinding in my own time, gotten some upgrades for it, and as far as equipment goes, we've got enough for double ammo and the revolver, and we are also going to bring the dinosaur decoy. There's a few tips and tricks I kind of want to maybe show off, maybe just refresh, maybe just get to show you guys in regards to the decoy. So we're going to go ahead and start. Crossbow is of course coming for stealth. In the Fog maps, you know, you have an added element of stealth in that it's much more difficult to see you. It's harder for the dinosaurs to pick you up by sight, but also just adding in conjunction to that, you know, the very stealthy firing of the crossbow, I think is going to make a very, hopefully successful hunt. Of course, until we get ambushed by a Ceratosaurus or Triceratops and have to break out the revolver, which I'm going to go ahead and get ready right now. Alright, so we're here in Delphaeus Hills Fog. Oh, let's see. Our wind's actually pretty good. We're going to start heading towards this lake up here to the, down towards the south, and see what we can come across. A little Gallimimus. Alright, nice to see you too. Okay, so we're here in the Fog maps, and as many of you guys I'm sure are aware, I'm not the biggest fan of the Fog maps. I like them in general, but when it comes to taking up the entirety of the map, I'm not the biggest fan. I like Fog in terms of, you know, hunting dinosaurs. It's very atmospheric, very creepy. But when it's the entire map the entire time, it kind of loses a bit of that novelty and that scare factor and just kind of becomes tiring. Because, I mean, let's be honest, they're not the most visually appealing maps, the ones blanketed in fog, so if this is what you're looking at the whole time, it's going to kind of lose its luster. Oh, hello? Stegosaurus? 493. See, that's what I'm talking about. An excellent chance to find some potentially very large dinosaurs. And I know the mist device is going to let us know whether or not we've taken down a record, but just for a point of reference for you guys and myself to see just how much bigger we're dealing with here. The problem with Stegosaurus is when you just get this silhouette of its back, it's difficult to tell which end you're looking at. I think this end is the head where I'm pointed right here, but let's go ahead and get this ready. I feel like this is going to be a pretty quick shot. Okay, we're going up. I think that's the tail. I think that's the head. We're just going to hope for the best here. Okay, my prediction was correct. Please don't come this way. There we go. Alright, first dinosaur of the Fog hunt is down. I'm going to go ahead and glass this area real quick, just to make sure there's nothing else going to get spooked off once we call in the retriever bot, because this is going to be a record. Oh yeah, for sure. Easy. It's a solid ton and a half, I think, over our current one, so we'll go ahead and bring you back. There we go. I was like, I couldn't figure out the direction it was going to come from. Alright. Make sure that is tucked away safely. Don't want to damage our prized trophy-sized dinosaurs. Now, this lake's probably going to be pretty dead at this point, considering a giant spacecraft drone just flew over it. And it does appear to be that way, so I think our next goal will be to hit this big lake up here in the middle, and then we will work up towards that one there in the, more towards the direct south. This one we're going to hit first is about the southeast. And the screen is shaking. Okay, oh, hold on. What we got? 606 Ankylosaurus. Okay, we're not letting that get away. Yeah, that's the incentive to get you to hunt on these fog maps that otherwise are not that visually appealing to look at. Stego track going that way. Interesting. I really want this Anky though, because the dinosaurs are so big on it. Now, as I'm sure many of you are aware, my proposed idea to rework the fog would be to have it as an in-game weather effect. So, I don't know, after maybe 5-10 minutes of hunting, your mist device would kind of give you a little warning, start flashing, say, you know, thunderstorm imminent or a heavy fog moving in, and give you like a 30-second timer, so that if you don't want to hunt in the fog, you can go ahead and evacuate, but if you do, you know, you've got the heads up that it's on its way. I think it would also be cool that, given, you know, the seriousness of the weather, that it kind of disrupts your mist device function, you know, kind of gets in the way of the satellite tracker, can't locate yourself via GPS, so you're kind of just down to, like, the binoculars, and that's it. I think that would really amp up the tension and the atmospheric terror that I believe these fog maps are going for anyway. And then after, I don't know, just a few minutes, the storm kind of blows through, and then you're done with it. So you get to experience the tense atmospheric situation, you know, hunting dinosaurs in a thunderstorm or in low visibility, and then it kind of clears through. Just so, you know, the novelty's not wasted, because after about, I don't know, 15 minutes of this, it's not gonna... Oh, there he is. It's not gonna have the same appeal that it did when we started. Okay, so we've got him more or less located. Probably less than 100 meters, I'd guess. Let's see. Oh, just over. Okay, so he's probably headed off that way, which means I want to get down here closer to the coast for some better wind. Now, what I'm going to try is I'm going to try and call this guy in. That's a trike. Oh, no, I think that was him. 606? Didn't pick it up. Okay. The Triceratops and the Ankylosaurus have very, potentially the same footstep sound effects. So I heard the running and thought it was a trike, because I didn't think there was any way. Okay, now our wind indicator's flashing red. So do we have 2 Ankylosaurs or not? Okay, this is where a Call of the Wild tracking mechanic would come in really handy, because I could check this guy's tracks and see his weight. If he's the one we're after, we can pursue. If he's bigger, we can pursue. If he's not, then we can go about our way. But I don't know. I feel like that had to have been our guy. Because he really shouldn't have... He shouldn't really have seen us, and I didn't see the eyesight indicator going off. I noticed that the sound one did, and the scent one did. They were both flashing, indicating that he had heard and potentially smelled us. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and follow this guy. Either way, we'll have better wind to track him. Okay, so he's headed this way. The fog maps also are where the tracking mechanic really gets to shine. Because, I mean, usually you can just look out here and see, oh, there's a dinosaur, but with visibility obscured, you can't see much. So we get to actually follow the tracks, which I do really like. Again, just kind of wish it wasn't this the whole time. I'd rather have night hunting than fog hunting, but also, you know, I'd rather have both, to be honest. Alright, so we'll follow him this way. I'm going to go ahead and stand up. Our visibility is going to be better. Because not only in that we can, you know, see farther standing up, but dinosaurs... Is that a log? No, that's a skull. Okay, that's a giant Tyrannosaurus skull. Dinosaurs also can't see us as well. Okay, so it looks like he's gone this way. I'm going to stay on him as best I can, but again, it's kind of tough given the zigzagging footprints. This would again make it handy if dinosaurs bled once you shot them and did not get a kill shot. That way, you know, if I had put a shot into this guy, I could track the footprints that have blood and not get confused as to which direction he might be going, which ankylosaurus it might be. We're going to stay with this as long as we can. And one useful tip that I've picked up is just to kind of glass the horizon line, like right about here. Just out of view, and your mist device will pick up if there is a dinosaur that you have hovered over. Not seeing anything here yet. Okay, so I think what we'll do is just continue on. I can see his track still going this way. I'm just going to keep going up towards this lake. Maybe that's where he's been going anyway. That would work out really well if that happened to be the case. It's also a good idea to check the, well, more or less the tree line. Sometimes you've got hills that rise up that you can't really see. You can only make out the leaves, but there's probably a hill that rises up here as well. And if a dinosaur is up there, you will also be able to see its position. Alright, he's still headed this way, and I thought for a hot second that that rock was him. And again, that's another a positive to hunting in the fog, and that it does create some really tense atmospheric situations. Like you stumble upon this big rock and think, oh, it might be an ankylosaurus. But again, it's just, it loses its luster the longer you go. It just gets a little more tedious, more tiresome, as opposed to really immersive. Okay. I'm trying to stay low, so we're not going to be able to see all that much, but I think we're reaching an opening here, getting close to this lake. Should be directly ahead of us. Okay, someone's asleep. Sounds like a parasaur. Oh, okay. 5.3. So if that is our new ankylosaur we started tracking, that's going to be disappointing. He is a record, but he's not a 606 record. So I think we'll go ahead and work our way there. Bring him down. It honestly might be him that's asleep. I think the parasaur and the anky share their sleeping, snoring sound effects. Okay, I'd kind of lost the tracks of our ankylosaur. I was just kind of headed up towards this lake anyway. Resuming some anky tracks, so this may be him, which, if that's the case, that's very unfortunate. We just threw away a 6-ton ankylosaur for something that barely scrapes over our current record. I'm not seeing anything at this lake, though, which... Oh, hold on. Okay, there was a parasaur, and that one is also a record. Oh my gosh. Once again, I thought that was a rock. Okay, so it looks like our ankylosaur is asleep at 50 meters. That looks like the head. Okay, let's not mess this up. That's a hit. Very close range. Damage multiplier is on. And that's a dead ankylosaurus. Okay, good deal, good deal. All right, here's where he was asleep. There we go. And there he is. Excellent. All right. Now, this guy is a record. But just because we know there's a bigger one out there, currently, I'm going to go ahead and not claim him and try and work my way back and get this parasaur. That's kind of one thing that... Okay, so dinosaur distribution in this game is something I've been thinking about a lot recently, especially compared to how Call of the Wild does it. So basically, in Call of the Wild, you have your map, your reserve, right? And every time you kill an animal, a new one will respawn. And it's not like animals despawn and then are randomly generated again every time you enter a hunt. In Call of the Wild, if I entered a reserve, didn't kill an animal, and then left the reserve, when I went back to the reserve, all the same animals that were there in the previous hunt would still be there in my next hunt. It kind of keeps track of the animals that you have on your reserve, which I really like. As far as I'm aware, Dinosaur Hunt doesn't do that. Every time you load into a hunt, it randomly generates the dinosaurs you're going to encounter, and I believe that dinosaurs don't respawn. The herbivores might, but I'm very confident that the carnivores especially, and probably the herbivores as well, if I'm remembering correctly, don't respawn once you kill them. So you can actually clean an entire area of dinosaurs if you hunt everything on the island. And I think there's in fact an achievement or a trophy for killing all the dinosaurs on the island. I kind of get why that's the case. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it, just because it feels very, I don't know, limiting and arcadey in what can be done. I would very much prefer, and I think Reborn did this, that the dinosaurs would respawn each time you kill them. Now, I know the herbivores did in Carnivores HD, and the carnivores would not. I remember that from their helpful hints and tips and tricks gameplay videos, that herbivores respawned, carnivores didn't. I think that all dinosaurs respawned in Reborn. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they did. Because I think I remember killing a T-Rex, and then another T-Rex would spawn in after that, which I really prefer. Now, unfortunately, in Carnivores Reborn, and I think HD, when the dinosaurs did respawn, they kind of just respawned as the same dinosaur. So if you killed a, say, 3-ton Stegosaurus, your respawn would be a 3-ton Stegosaurus, like exactly the same. Which kind of, you know, lost the incentive to keep going, because once you've seen all the dinosaurs, you know what's going to be there. And in Call of the Wild, when you kill an animal and it respawns, it randomly generates what the new animal is going to be. So if you kill, like, say, a... Oh, okay. I thought something was getting close, but I wasn't sure. I don't think we're going to get a shot on him. Let me go ahead and recheck. Make sure we're... I get so sidetracked talking about stuff that I forget. Oh, hey, wait. I need to have my game face on. We're hunting dinosaurs. This could go south very quickly. In fact, I think we're going to head south towards this lake. Never mind. We're going to go west. I'm going to go more northwest just to get us in some better wind. And then we'll head up towards the south. So anyway, as I was saying, this probably isn't a very exciting episode, guys. I apologize. The fog makes visibility low. I'm sidetracked talking about other things. We can't see a whole lot. So if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. So basically, in Call of the Wild, if you kill, like, say, a small 6-point whitetail buck with a common fur type, say like a silver medal, that once you kill that deer will respawn, and it could be anything. It could be another 6-point buck. It could be a little spike piebald buck. It could be an albino deer of any size. It could be a diamond deer, a great one. It could be anything. So each time the animals respawn, it's something different. And that allows people to do grinds to hunt different animals of different sizes. And hopefully, male, female variants, sexual dimorphism, different animal sizes and metals, different skin types will be added to Dinosaur Hunt. And so I think a way to keep people playing the game and, keep interactivity going and engagement going and keep people, hunting for different things would be to have the dinosaurs respawn, and respawn as different dinosaurs each time they do. I don't know how hard that would be to code in. We've got movement here, and I think it's a fern. Yeah, definitely a fern. Okay, well, we're at better wind advantage, so let's keep going up here towards this lake. I think that idea, kind of following Call of the Wild's footsteps, would be a good idea to add more replay value to Dinosaur Hunt. Because, I mean, again, if memory serves, dinosaurs have respawned before in this game in HD and Reborn, but again, if it's the exact same one, there's not going to be much incentive if all your dinosaurs, you've gone through and seen them all and they're not rare or they're not record sized. Man, they look like ferns. That's incredible camouflage. All right. 60 meters. The head, I'm going to guess, is down here. Alright, you gotta admit, I'm pretty good at guessing the direction a dinosaur is facing when it looks almost identical from either direction. Alright, another Stegosaurus down. I'm not gonna sprint because we're at the lake. I'm actually gonna crouch just in case. One of the many perks to hunting with the crossbow is that you can fire a shot, take down a dinosaur, and the others in the area have no idea. 377 is technically not our largest in the collection because we've collected that 493 but not been able to place it yet. Alright, let's head up here towards this lake. So that's my proposal for dinosaur respawns in Dinosaur Hunt. And again, it just adds a little bit more terror value to it, right? Because once you kill the only T-Rex that spawns in the map, you're kind of done. Right? I mean, you might have some Ceratosaurs left, but realistically, the big threat is done. So you've kind of lost, the fear factor that I think should come from hunting dinosaurs. So that might be a good way to, once you kill the T-Rex, the first T-Rex to spawn in, 10-ton Triceratops. That's decent. We're gonna focus fire on him. So once you've killed the big, the main T-Rex, the next one to respawn in could be even bigger. It could be a rare, and it just, there's also another T-Rex on the map. So it just keeps things interesting and exciting. And I think that would be a good way to incorporate some past mechanics, some new mechanics, without going, full on Call of the Wild and saying, okay, the game's going to keep track of every dinosaur on your maps at any given time. Every time you spawn in. That's 80 meters. That felt like a good hit. Felt good. Apparently was not good. Okay. That's going to be unfortunate. Given that because that wasn't a kill shot, he's not going to be bleeding. Darn. Okay. Well, we're going to track him. We'll grab him, snag this record-sized trike, and then we might call it an episode. We're getting pretty far on time. I don't want to exceed half an hour if I can help it with these episodes. Oh, this is not going to be fun to track a potentially wounded dinosaur through all this stuff. One thing I've been wondering. So if you don't land a kill shot, the dinosaurs don't bleed. And I'm also not sure if given a certain amount of time passes, if the game even counts your first non-lethal shot as a hit. Because I've taken down I've hit a dinosaur, not with a lethal shot, it's run off, I found it again, killed it, and the game's told me that it was a one-hit kill. I think after a certain amount of time, it will tell you, or the game will kind of treat your non-lethal hit as though it wasn't even a hit anymore. Which I'm not a really big fan of myself. I'd like for it to keep track of all the shots I put into a dinosaur. I think it's kind of just going off, okay, you had a lethal shot and then you put an extra shot in that you didn't need. It was going down anyway. That might be what it's getting at. But I think it'd be better to keep track of all the shots you make. You know, just to keep track of what you're doing, you know. It's hard to consistently say that, you know, I put so many shots into a dinosaur when realistically it's only counting specific shots. So I don't know for certain if that's the case. That may not be the case. But maybe we'll do some more play testing and see if we can figure that out. I thought that was a Stegosaurus. Okay, the trike is kind of giving me trouble. He's not leaving very consistent tracks and seems to be doubling back on himself pretty often. Although, I hear some footsteps. Okay, so one of the things I have discovered about the mist device when you have either radar or the decoy selected is that you need to have it highlighted, you know, as far as seeing how I'm scrolling through the dinosaurs here, you need to have the appropriate dinosaur you were tracking selected for it to register whether or not it can sense you. I'm gonna try this to show you and give you a better example of what I mean. If I can find this dinosaur that was pretty close, I heard something walking within. That's a rock. Okay. I'm telling you, in the fog. Oh, we had something. That is a 3-ton parasaur. That's actually really, really good. Our wind, however, is not. Okay, so you see the mist device is not registering anything right now. I hover over to parasaur, and I'm going to stand up and see if I can draw a little bit of attention from it. Oh, there's another pretty big ankylosaurus over there. Okay, we'll see if we can snag these two, and then I think we'll call it an episode. Okay, our 3-ton parasaur is really difficult to track in this fog. I think he's still moving. I'm gonna call him in and see if that will do anything for us. I still don't like how they sound super high pitched coming from the mist device. Okay, there's the reply. And again, I've mentioned this before, I know, but if you don't have the radar selected, you don't get the decoy's cooldown timer. So I'm kind of just flying blind as to how much time I have left before I can use the decoy again. So he's replied, and I have seen herbivores actually come into a call. So I'd like to see if that's going to work with this parasaur. Oh, I think it is. Okay, so you see how he kind of hurt us there. I gotta take the shot. We'll try with the ankylosaurus. I have like a good hit. And indeed it was. Okay, good deal. That's going to be a record para. I rarely see paras crack 3 tons, so we need to make sure we get this guy. And once we come back with that ankylosaurus, ooh, but the retriever bot might scare it away. But if I leave it, the ceratosaurus might get to it. Oh, decisions. Oh, dilemma. Gameplay. I love it. That's what makes this game so interesting. Okay. Big fella, where you be? No, there he is. Ooh, that's giant parasaur. Giant parasaur. The hitbox as far as registration goes seems a little wonky as well. Like, I'm not picking anything up here, but if I look at his feet, I get the indication to pick it up. Alright. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I see nothing out here. We're going to go ahead and grab it. And we're going to see if we can't find this other ankylosaurus. Because we missed the 6, and that's unfortunate, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Low. That was low. That was really low. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Okay, a 283, 2 shots. Nah. Not worth. Although, we did just fire the revolver, which is really unfortunate. Dang it. Okay. Let's get this reloaded. That parasaur just about ended our hunt. Which is making me kind of want to go back. I really don't want to lose our records, but also I want to get that Ankylosaurus. Okay, I'm going to head back up towards this lake, see what's here. And if nothing, we're going to go ahead and call it. Because I've got too many good trophies. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to really show off the feature of the mist device like I wanted to. But if we find another dinosaur, I will certainly do that. Alright, we're back up at this lake. I do not hear anything. I am not seeing anything. And of course, by seeing, I mean highlighting anything. How about over here? Nothing? Okay. So let's just work our way down. Oh! Okay, that's the same size as that Triceratops from earlier. I have no idea if it's the exact same one, because, you know, all the dinosaurs look exactly the same, and that their weight is the only thing you can really track them by as far as determining differences. So we'll get this guy, and let me go ahead and put it on trike. Okay, I'm gonna do a little sprint close. Okay, see, he hears us. If you go back over to Parasaur, crap, hold on. Oh, I was kind of hoping he'd go around that rock. Okay, you see when I went back over to Parasaur, the sound meter started dropping because I wasn't, you know, intentionally tracking a Parasaur. It was a Triceratops. And it was only picking up the Triceratops's indication that it knew I was there. So just as, you know, a little bit of a tip, a hint, a helpful hint, hopefully, you need to have your mist device set on the appropriate dinosaur you are tracking for it to pick up whether or not it can see or hear you. I'm pretty sure the smell indication there, and okay, see, he heard us again, and I don't have this thing reloaded. Oh, nope. That was close. It's not going to bring him down. He can still hear us. See, it's dropping. If you go over to Ceratosaur, gone. Back to Trike, still dropping. So, because a Triceratops hears me, and that wasn't a kill shot, so we have no blood. That's unfortunate. As far as the feature itself, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I kind of like it in a way, but it's also kind of unhelpful because if you don't know what dinosaur is nearby, you know, you kind of have to just play trial and error and hope that you can find out in time. Okay, wind's really bad. I'm gonna keep an eye on that arrow. And the other senses, because I mean, now that the trike is back, although I have put a couple of shots in him, so I don't know if it's going to count it or not as a one-hit kill, if we can take him down or not. I'm gonna see if I can call him in. That sounds like a cow. Okay, let's see. I didn't hear a reply. We're also pretty close to the coast. Indeed. Alright, let's see. I would like, this episode's running long, but man, I really want that Triceratops. So you know what? We're just going for it. We're just going to do it. If it's a long episode, it's a long episode. And again, I don't have a countdown timer for my decoy, so I don't know if it's recharged or not. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. Just gonna back it on up. I see no trike tracks this way. So I'm just gonna assume he ran this direction and follow his lead. Okay. Yeah, I'd much rather fight that Triceratops than a Ceratosaurus in the fog. Which, speaking of, gotta get back over here. Okay, I'm gonna try to call him in again. Gonna get up on this rock. Not like it's gonna help. I didn't hear a reply. Okay. You know, all things considered, this isn't a bad vantage point. Might try calling in that Ceratosaurus. If it's close. I have no idea if it's close or not. Let's give it a shot. Except I can't because it's not recharged, and I didn't know that because I don't have a countdown timer. Alright. Oh. Okay. We've got a 304 para up here. Wow. Alright, 120-ish. This isn't reloaded because of course it's not. That felt good. And it was. Alright, good deal, good deal. I think I was... What is it? Where is it? No! Oh, get back, you heathen! Come here. Oh, how big are you? 539. Okay. No, you don't get to... Oh, the Triceratops heard us. Crap, 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 crap. Okay, I was just thinking like I was about to cut out sections of this. Just where it's, you know, a lull, not a lot going on, and then all of a sudden, every dinosaur just springs to life here at the end. Okay, let's get this parasaur. That's not a big Triceratops. Okay. Maybe he'll stop? Nope, no intention of stopping. Okay. Whew. Pretty close to where our para was, though. Alright, this. Hold on. You're not doing it this time, pal. 539 again. Since he's scared off. Come on, give it to me, Where is it? Let me claim! Oh, thank you. Alright, we're getting this Ankylosaurus before I get run over by him once again. And Ankylosaurus is so far the only thing that's killed me in this playthrough. And I don't want to let it happen again. There he is. Okay, he's going down this way. Yep, you can see he can hear me. If I go to Stego, no reading, and then back to Anki, he hears. Alright. Oh, he's turned away. Crap. We're just going to keep this out. 70. Our wind is good. I'm going to use a call and see if I can turn him around. Boy, do I hate that sound. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. He's about 80. It might have been a little far back. Oh, but it didn't matter. Okay, good deal, good deal. So we'll get him. Oh, this was him. I thought that was a rock. Let's see how many shots it registers here. 5. Okay, so it did keep all this. Well, I think most of the shots. I feel like I put more than 5 shots into this guy. So it did keep all the shots on him. Interesting. Okay, we didn't get that 6. We're going to go ahead and take this guy for point of reference, and then we're going to get out of here because this has just been a really on the wire kind of hunt. Oh, 578. How big were you? Is he like a 530? I think he was. Is he still there? Is he still there? Oh, yes. I think that might have been the call that he heard. Wait, is this reloaded? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, good hit, good hit. You wouldn't. Go down! That was a good hit. You monster, you absolute monster. Okay. I'm not about to let this guy get away. Except he can hear me running after him, so I should probably stop. Oh, man, right when you're about to end the episode, the game decides to pick up. And I just can't stop. I'm addicted to dinosaur hunting. I see a dinosaur, I have to shoot it. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, I think we're getting close. He can hear us. Come on, big fella, where you at? Let's put that pea brain of yours to work. Stegosaurus? No. Let's go, you big, stupid, dumb animal. Where are you? Where'd you go? We got trike tracks, trike tracks. Trike tracks. More trike tracks. Sheesh. I mean, I'd take a Triceratops, but I really kind of want this big Anky. Nothing. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? This game is seriously going to try and deny me. It's just going to... Okay, so I collect a record ankylosaur, but not one that's, you know, gigantic. And then I'm like, all right, time to end the episode. And then it just throws an even bigger one at me. Please don't be a carnivore. Oh, man. How big are you? 421. Not bigger. Okay, sorry. That's a dead Stegosaurus. There we go. Not the largest technically. God, this episode is so long. Alright, we're gonna have to call it. We're gonna have to go back. There's no way I can keep this going. That would be the benefit of live streaming this game. You know, we could keep the hunts going, but if I'm uploading a video, you know, these videos already don't do super well compared to the mod showcases. I know the longer a video is, the less likely folks are willing to stick around for it. So, 20 shots made, 6 critical shots. We collected a few dinosaurs, you know, not too bad, not too shabby. So we'll head back to the lodge, and we'll go ahead and place them, and then we are going to wrap this up. Alright, this was a hefty hunt. Oh man, I'm tired and I haven't done anything except for, you know, sit here and shoot dinosaurs. Okay. So yeah, as you can see the comparison, right? There's our big stego and there's our current 3-ton stego. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to clear you. Where is 493? Is that? Yeah, that's our big guy. Alright, yeah, you can see the size difference already. You 511 in favor of 539. And 263 in favor of 304. And we did not unfortunately get another Triceratops, but that's what next time is for. Alright, we have updated our record-sized dinosaurs to some pretty decent ones, I'd say. I know the Stegos can crack 5, the Ankies can crack 6, but a 304 para, that might be the best one for the rest of the game. So, I'm very proud of this guy. We're gonna keep him around for a while. Well, that's gonna do it for me, guys. This episode's way too long. Thank you all, of course, for watching in whatever format you use and whatever way you use to watch this, whether you are fully invested the whole time or just have it on in the background while you're working on other projects. I do appreciate you guys sticking around for the series. If you made it this far in the video, man, props to you. I don't think I could have done it. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around and checking out this series. Not too many more. You know, we're about a little under halfway, or a little over halfway through, as far as just going through the maps, and then if there's anything else to cover, we will do that in the late game. But thank you guys, as always, for watching. You are all truly the best, and I will see you guys next time.